In today's video, we will compare and order rational numbers. We will start by comparing numbers using greater than, less than, or equal. To compare rational numbers, we first convert all the numbers to the same form, either fractions or decimals. Then we look at the number and compare them, or we can use a number line. Let's start with example 1. Compare 3.75 and 5 1/8. In example 1, we know that a decimal is a kind of fraction. So with these two fractions, we can compare by looking at the whole number. We have 3 and we have 5, and we know that 3 is less than 5. So our first example, 3.75, is less than 5 1/8. Next, compare negative 41 and negative 34. So we look at this one, and we know that 41 is a greater number than 34. But when it comes to negative number, the larger the number is the least its value. So negative 41 is less than negative 34. So we put a less than sign in this one. Or we can show it on a number line. So here's our number line. And if you notice, the numbers further to the left is the least, the value. Next, 5 compared to negative 5 3/4. And we look at the two numbers, and we know that 5 3/4 is a little bit more than 5. But when it comes to negative number, a negative number is always less than a positive number. So therefore, 5 is greater than negative 5 3/4. Next, compare 6.5 and 6.5. And as stated before, we convert them to the same form, either fraction or decimal. So let's do fraction. So we have 6.5. So we're going to convert 6.5 to fraction. And we know that 0.5 is 5 over 10. So 6.5 is equal to 6 and 5 over 10. And that is equal to, we cancel 5 over 10, and that is a half. So therefore, 6.5 and 6.5 are equal. And next example, we're going to order from least to greatest. 1.5, negative 2 3/5, 0, 7 over 2, and negative 1.4. Okay, so let's look at the numbers and see if we can figure them out. And then we're going to show them on a number line. So first we know that negative 2 3/5 and negative 1.4 are the least numbers. Negative 2 3/5, negative 1.4, we know that the whole number 2 is greater than 1. And remember, as stated before, that the greater the negative number is the least its value. So therefore, we're going to start with negative 2 3/5 as the least number, and negative 1.4 as coming second. Okay, and now we are left with 1.5, 0, and 7 over 2. 1.5, 7 over 2, and we know that 7 over 2 is 3.5 when converted to a mixed number. So our next number in our order would be 0, and then 1.5, and then 7 over 2, which is 3.5. So from least to greatest, we have negative 2 3/5, negative 1.4, 0, 1.5, and 7 over 2. And if you look at our number line, not specifically drawn to scale, just a rough sketch. So we have our numbers 1 to 3, 1 to 4, and negative 1 to negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. And we have our numbers 7 over 2, which is 3.5, positive 3.5, 1.5, which is 1.5, and we have our 0, negative 1.4, which is negative 1 2/5, and then we have negative 2 and 3/5. And there you have it. I hope you find this very helpful. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And for more on how to convert decimals to fractions and fractions to decimal, please visit the channel. Please subscribe and visit the channel. There are many examples. And I'll see you in the next video.